Safe, mobile, efficient. Front of house to back of house. There are no boundaries with the full line of Vollrath induction products. This episode is brought to you in part by the Vollrath Company. Discover more at vollrath.com/induction.
All right, so here we are on Foodable Smart Kitchen and Bar. We're actually in the kitchen set now with Shannon Allen. Let's kind of get into the whole concept of Grown and the menu that you're going to be preparing for us today.
Okay, so Grown is my passion project, and it is the first ever USDA organic certified fast food restaurant in the country.
Beautiful. Fast food, USDA organic,
Yeah.
all that normally doesn't end up in the same sentence.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this doesn't look like your
We're the
normal
unicorn.
kind of fast food. What are
Exactly
we
right.
looking at here?
Okay, so this is one of our vibes. So if you come to Grown and you want to order something from our all-day menu, first you have to choose a vibe. What do
All
what's drool worthy for you?
Good.
I
like
just saw
that.
your mouth just water.
Yes, I like that. Yum, yum.
Awesome. So this is these are all of the ingredients for our Mediterranean vibe.
Okay.
And you can have the Mediterranean as a salad, a sandwich, or a wrap.
Oh, wow.
And we do everything at Grown with lots of love, 100% organic certified ingredients in a scratch kitchen where we make all of our ingredients fresh every single morning, and we do it typically in under 4 minutes.
How often does your vibe change?
You know, it depends. I mean, we have some standard vibes that have been with us since we first opened our
Okay.
doors 2 years ago.
All right.
The Mediterranean, the Havana, which is our most popular, the Parisienne, which I designed after a traditional French street sandwich with like
Oh, wow.
hard-boiled egg
Okay,
and Dijon aioli.
Nice.
But then recently I added a SoCal Cobb because I love a Cobb salad and avocados in season. So we added that. And any day you can also cultivate. So we have all of these amazing ingredients. If you don't feel like a vibe, you could basically choose whatever you want. Most people love the vibes.
Stay with the track.
They
and
do,
kinda
they
go
do.
there. So this is the Mediterranean
Yeah, so I'll walk you through the
process.
ingredients. So we have some pink Himalayan sea salt.
Okay.
And we try not to use a ton of salt in our food for obvious reasons. I don't know if you know this, but heart disease is still the #1 killer for Americans.
Yep.
Especially in the African American and Latin American communities, which we have an enormous Latin American population.
Yep.
And even in this room right now,
Yes.
we have friends from Sabor USA in Colombia. So we want to keep everybody healthy,
Yes.
right? So not too much pink Himalayan sea salt.
I like it.
This is our delicious herb yogurt dressing,
Okay.
yummy,
Yum.
which is also
Okay.
known as the tzatziki sauce. We have Kalamata olives. This is actually our mushroom marinade. So we have some extra virgin olive oil, some delicious parsley. That's actually Italian curly parsley.
Okay.
Some scallions and some fresh garlic.
Wow, that looks great.
Isn't that yummy?
Yeah.
So we marinate the mushrooms, the organic portobello mushrooms in those, and then we throw them on the grill.
Okay.
So then we have mushrooms here. We have some sliced organic portobello mushrooms.
Yep, perfect.
Absolutely yummy. And then we have a larger kind of whole mushroom cap. You can see here. And these
Yeah.
are already pre-grilled, which is kind of the magic of Grown, right?
Right,
You're
it's-
probably wondering, how do you do all these amazing organic ingredients and get it done in 4
Yes.
minutes? Yeah. So a lot of it is done. It's all about the preparation,
Yeah.
like everything in life. So then we have some delicious red onion,
Yep.
thinly sliced, and this is our house-made hummus. So this is one of the ingredients that we make fresh every morning, and sometimes we may even make it several times a day, depending
Okay.
on how busy we are. This is some delicious organic feta,
Okay.
and these are roasted red peppers. We actually roast all of our peppers in-house
Yep.
daily. So we throw those right on the grill.
Those
a little
look
bit
great.
of garlic,
Color's amazing.
olive oil, yummy. Sliced vine-ripe tomatoes, and our delicious house-made Quinoa Tabouli.
Yeah.
This is a fan favorite. I mean, quinoa is just such a star
Yeah,
in the food world.
And it's growing fast. I mean, we're seeing a lot of trends toward, obviously, through plant-based,
Yes.
really kind of implementing into menus, but especially around, kind of this concept here.
And then also, Paul, we're so fortunate that we can do stuff that traditional maybe fast food concepts don't do. So we do a very robust catering business. It's not unusual for us to cater for the Miami Dolphins,
Okay.
right? 165 meals, or to work with Verizon or Bacardi or Ferrari or huge companies to do a post-wedding brunch, to do a bat mitzvah. I mean, we do real catering because we serve real food.
Yeah.
And that's pretty incredible. We do online ordering, we do eat-in, takeout, delivery. We even do meal plans.
Well, let's break
You wanna
into
wait?
one.
Yeah,
no,
we're gonna do the wrap first. So
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this, reach over you, excuse me. So this is actually a Rudy's organic wrap. It's a whole wheat wrap.
Yep.
So we're gonna start with a little bit of our delicious tzatziki / herb yogurt sauce.
Right. Are you finding that the consumer side of it is also shifting in terms of demand?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
absolutely. And I always tell people, the beautiful thing about what we do at Grown is if you are vegan or plant-based, I mean, you can literally eat like a king or a queen for under $11.
Right.
It's extraordinary. So it's wild. In the beginning, I didn't really know who our true customer base was going to be. I was thinking about the busy mom because I'm a busy mom. But then when you get in there, you realize it's CrossFitters and it's nutritionists and doctors and kids that work with us at Hard Rock Stadium at our concession stands that are in high school or college that are completely vegan and haven't eaten animal protein in years.
Okay.
Kids are so smart.
Yeah,
they're so much smarter
they're so
than
much more
my
aware.
generation.
They've got a lot of access to information
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
So obviously.
Aren't these colors
so this
beautiful?
is a beautiful color. So let's break down the items that are in this.
Yeah, so far we have the dark leafy greens, we have the red onion, the house-made roasted red peppers, the Kalamata olives, the organic feta, the delicious herb yogurt dressing.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add our house-made Quinoa Tabouli, which is a complete fan favorite.
This is a meal. That's like a beast.
Yeah, so this is $11. And this is, a lot of people will come in and they'll-
two people.
Two
I think
people,
people
or
can eat that.
for now and for later. I mean, this is what happens a lot of times. So we don't do our wraps burrito style, we do them truly wrap style. Could you hand me a plate, please?
Yep.
Thank you so much. Let me just give this a nice cut.
Okay.
And that is our
Great colors.
Mediterranean.
Yep. Nice job. How hard is that for you to execute in terms of operationally? In terms of staff, what does it take to get this done?
Well, it requires real cooks.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be able to get someone in the kitchen that is never worked in a kitchen before.
Yeah.
I mean, we have an executive chef at every location.
So let's get into,
Okay.
we've got the wrap done.
We've got the wrap, so now let's do the
What's up?
sandwich.
All right,
let's
so
nail
let's
the
go.
sandwich. So we're going to put this over here.
So again, this is really a big challenge for, I think, as you look at fast food evolving,
Yeah.
we're going to see, I think, more and more concepts. Even companies like McDonald's who are starting to look at more product in their menu items that
Absolutely.
are, obviously organic, but even, what are your thoughts on the whole idea around alternative meats?
I knew you were going to ask me this question because you want me to get in trouble.
I don't want you to get in trouble. I just want to know. I mean, there's no meat here. This is all plant-based.
Right. So I think that the world needs to go as plant-based as possible.
Okay.
For one, CO2. I mean, there's no need for me to sit here and to combat what scientists have proven over years. That, to raise cattle and to make it a food source, it requires so much land
What if you
and
could
so much water.
What if you could raise meat aquaponically in a way?
Well, I think
In
that's
other
kind
words,
of what
a
you're
lot-
talking about when you say vegan meat. That's kind of what you're saying.
Beyond Meat and
Impossible Foods.
Yes.
I actually was fortunate enough to do the Fancy Food Show in San Francisco this year, and I met the founder of Beyond Meat, Ethan, and he was amazing. Such a smart man, so committed to his product, and he's doing what he's doing for, I think, a lot of the similar reasons that we're doing what we're doing with organic food at Grown. It's about sustainability and taking care of people on the planet. My only challenge, I'm a little nervous about food that's grown in a test tube.
Yeah, sure.
know?
Well, or manufactured in a way.
Yeah, I'm kind of anti-processed food, right?
Let's look at that long term as the industry has to evolve, because we've got, a lot more mouths to feed.
We do.
So we are dealing with potentially a global issue. Obviously, we are dealing with a potential shift in how we produce protein. So if all of the wins occur and we continue to grow at population rates, all those kind of things, don't you feel like that we're going to need to have some sort of oomph in our system to be able to maintain?
Yeah, but why not just more vegetables?
Okay, well, that's a good argument.
I mean, you have mushroom.
But we need a lot more farmers to do that.
Yeah, we do.
So that's
We
the
do.
big challenge.
Well, we need to also take care of the farmers that we've got. Do you know what the average life expectancy is for a farmer that does not work with organic products?
Oh,
Average
really?
age, life expectancy,
I would say 65, 70.
55.
Wow, okay.
55. So we're not taking care of the people that are feeding us.
I'm third, fourth generation farm,
My grandparents
and
were
I got
farmers.
out of it
Really?
You know, so I went to college, got into technology, but I saw my grandfather and my father and, you know, all my relatives that worked on farms, grew up in farm communities. And that's just a really hard life.
It is.
So through all that,
Yep.
we just made a sandwich.
Yeah, so again,
you're using a
same
fresh baguette,
ingredients.
same
Yes.
cross-utilization.
Yes.
Love that.
100% organic ingredients. Absolutely
What's
delicious.
more popular in your menu items? Because this is something that we get asked a lot. Is it the salad, the bowls, the wraps, the you know, where do you see that going?
Our most popular item every single day on the
Right,
menu is our grilled salmon personal portion. People love our salmon, and we'll get it with sweet potato mash or Brussels sprouts or broccoli, asparagus, and they love it. They absolutely love it.
Number 3.
Salad. So again, we're using all of the exact same ingredients.
Yep. So I love the fact that, you know, the concept behind Grown has really built off of food prep. So the science is obviously in that prep.
For sure.
And getting it up to stage to where now you are really kind of just the ready-made assembly approach for speed.
Yeah, that's it.
Which solves it. But yet you still get all the great qualities, all the great
Yummy ingredients.
benefits. All right, so the future of concepts like yourselves, super healthy fast food, designed for, you know, the aspect of drive-through and under 5-minute delivery.
Amy's Kitchen, for sure.
So that's California.
California, 100% vegan, organic. Started by husband and wife that were doing frozen foods at Whole Foods. Of course, you know Chloe, which is another vegan concept. They don't do drive-through. It's more like a true QSR, I think, fast casual. And then you have Sweet Green, right, which is started in DC by 3 college students whose parents, I believe, had a culinary background, and they've completely taken over like spun salad world. And then Life Kitchen, which was started by the former CEO of McDonald's, Mike Roberts.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Because we are seeing companies like Lemonade starting to import these high-powered CEOs. Do you think that's going to have any kind of impact on the core mission of these brands?
I think it's what has to happen.
So you need that kind of leadership to be able to ramp up something that has a mission like this and take it mainstream into the public. I like that.
Let's throw some mushroom on there. Let's actually slice a fresh one. I was actually really afraid to consider what it would be like to share in the business ownership of Grown because I'm so passionate about what I do. And I'm afraid that someone's not going to keep the organic integrity, that they're going to cheat the customer. So when people start coming in and they're like, I really want to have a Grown, I really want a piece of this action, and I want a Grown in my community because we're really a community organization.
So franchising is definitely not in your...
Well, that's what I thought. I thought it wasn't. I thought it was not going to be in my future. I really did. I thought I'm going to have to
How do you keep that? Because franchisees are a little tough to work with.
It's not about the what, and it's not about the why.
Okay.
It's about the who.
So you've got to find the right
This
mission,
is it. This is going to be about finding disciples, people that believe in the Grown mission and are desperate to have this in their own communities. You know, my grandfather was the commissioner of minority small business for the state of Connecticut. And owning businesses, giving people the opportunity to own businesses gives them financial freedom.
I love it.
So we're not there yet, but we will be there.
Another big winner here, so great. Great job on that one.
Thank you.
I think this is a really great help for operators too, because they're looking at ways to really kind of scale their business, and speed is usually the big one. That's usually the one that...
You think that's the big challenge?
I think well, for great fast casual, I'm going out to Panera and they're 14 minutes range, you know. You're doing something like this in a 4-minute runtime, especially for drive-through. That's the big differentiator. And I've sat in a Panera drive-through, which has been done, and they're just not, it's not the same.
But once you get your food, aren't you happy?
I'm very happy with the quality. I'm very happy with the quality. But if I'm late for a meeting or the kids are at home and I'm like trying to jet between here and the house and we're eating something in this takeout tonight, then listen, you got guys that are like, hey, what's up?
All about systems and preparation. That's it. I mean, I wish I had a magic wand and I could say, oh, we just figured this out and we don't have any information to share you. But it's the way every great thing is run. Systems and preparation and lots of love. Good team.
Great job at Grown. So hopefully you guys are going to be on a skyrocket. We still have you as an emerging brand, so
thank you.
Stay on top of that, and we'll catch you next time right here on the Foodable Network.
Hi guys.
With the Smart Kitchen and Bar.